Hi, I'm Greg Dell, joined today by attorney Cesar Gavidia, and today's disability benefit tip is going to be about Mutual of Omaha long-term disability denial. And Cesar, you've handled lots of cases with Mutual of Omaha. They're one of the mid-size long-term disability insurance companies. But in this video, I want to provide a tip about what should a person who's just received their denial, important first steps that you take when you're helping a person to begin the road towards getting their Mutual of Omaha benefits reinstated?
Well, I'll tell you, the first thing I never do is tell them that we're appealing. The reason is that if you do express that you're appealing to them, that basically begins the review process, and they could close that claim out, that appeal out within 30, 35 days without you having really submitted much of anything. So it's really important that that's not what you do in terms of the first thing is say, I'm appealing. What you should be doing is requesting your claim file, and first and foremost requesting the denial letter if you haven't yet received it. And that should come. I mean, if you've been denied, sometimes they'll inform you by telephone first, and you're waiting a week, 2 weeks, sometimes even a month for that denial letter to arrive. But you really do need that denial letter because it basically outlines and lays out all of the reasons and the basis for which they're denying you and telling you this is our records review doesn't support the claim, or this is the doctor we had review this, and they give you a lot of information there in that denial letter describing why you're not eligible according to them.
Okay, so you first review this Mutual of Omaha denial letter, and that's going to be your initial roadmap. And I know people call you all the time. We offer a free initial consultation, but all too often you have people who call and they say, I've been denied, and Mutual of Omaha said just go ahead and appeal, but yet there's other information that's missing. Why is it a bad idea to just go ahead and say, oh, okay, I'm going to appeal?
Well, basically, like I said, it's going to begin that review process, and they can close that claim out as soon as, by their subjective opinion and their doctor's subjective opinion, you don't qualify for benefits. Or in other words, in their review, they believe their decision was correct. So they could close it out at any point, you having not submitted the sufficient medical information or records or support, or perhaps having sufficiently addressed some of the reasons that they've denied you. You haven't done any follow-up testing that you want to do to submit and perhaps support that claim for disability and provide them additional evidence. Perhaps you hadn't been able to get some testimonials from people that really give your claim a lot of credibility and explains, perhaps from someone else's perspective, what they've witnessed and what they've seen you go through. And if you haven't provided that, then the chances that that appeal is going to be successful is very, very low.
And talk for a minute about another tool that you want to obtain, such as the claim file, and why it's very important to get that in terms of getting the ball rolling and submitting a strong appeal.
So the claim file is this record that the insurance company possesses that has basically all the correspondence between you and the insurance company. It's going to have all of the reviews and reports done by their medical doctors, by any experts. It's going to have memos, it's going to have emails, it's going to have all of this information. And within that information, you could find some very helpful things to help you in that appeal. So really, it's almost borderline negligent not to request that claim file and obtain that claim file before you begin the appeal process. You want to make sure that you do that because there's a lot of, like I said, documentation, information, and evidence that you could use there to assist you in preparing that appeal.
So it's kind of a three-part tip here. To get the ball rolling, you need to copy the denial letter, you want the policy, and you want the claim file. And from there, you can put together a strategy and a plan of attack as to what's going to be done in order to try to get benefits reinstated. And we always tell claimants to contact us, contact you, any of the members of our team. We're going to provide a free initial consultation, which in a matter of 10 or 15 minutes, we're able to tell a claimant, no matter where they live in the country, can we help you? Can we not help you? Here's what we think the outcome is going to be. Here's some information that you're going to need in order to get your benefits reinstated. So should you need us in the future, we look forward to the opportunity to discuss your Mutual of Omaha long-term disability denial.